My God. These are incredible.
Go, go, go! Watch those fish rockets! Anybody, cover me! We're coming in hot. Pick your target. There's too many! We gotta hold them here. Keep moving! Take it down! Take it down! Together, brothers! Reinforcements inbound! There's too many, Captain! For the Republic!
In my book, experience outranks everything.
I was hoping for Kenobi.
Hey guys, it's me David, and today I have something so freaking cool for you guys. It is both of these custom-made Lego helmets designed by Bricker Builds. So Bricker Builds, if you haven't heard of them, they're actually very new to the scene, and I'm so excited to be here revealing these helmets for their launch of their own custom website where they'll be selling instructions for these helmets. I'm so excited. Let me just dive into these helmets, guys, because man, do they look good. So it's been a growing trend recently where in the last couple of years in the LEGO community that people have been sharing and also putting their instructions of custom models that people will make for sale or for free. In this case, the instructions for the Captain Rex helmet and the 332nd helmet are going to be on sale, and I'll leave those links down in the description. But if you're unfamiliar with how that works, basically you download the instructions of how to make this Captain Rex helmet, and you'll also get, and this applies to pretty much everybody, you'll also get a parts list that you can put into bricklink.com. And if you're unfamiliar with Bricklink, it's actually owned by Lego now, but it's basically the marketplace to go to for buying Lego bricks. And so you put that parts list into Bricklink. There's a whole step guide and all that to it. You input that parts guide, and it tells you all the different stores you can buy all the parts from. All those orders come in with the necessary parts that you need to build said mock. In this case, it would be a Captain Rex helmet or a 332nd helmet. And then you use those PDF instructions to build the helmet just like any other Lego set. So to break that down again, it's a very simple process of purchasing the instructions, which comes with a parts list. You then use Bricklink to buy said parts, and then you build it like a normal Lego set. It's pretty easy. I've been doing this for a couple years now, actually. I've done this with plenty of mocks that I've used in my own other mocks, my own Lego dioramas, and now here we are with probably something I've never honestly seen before. This is so unique, making a Captain Rex bust helmet. The best way I can describe these two helmets is they look like something out of Legoland, or when you go to any type of big, Comic-Con convention or anything like that, you'll usually see sculptures made out of Lego based off, maybe it's Star Wars, maybe it's Marvel, whatever. And that's all made by the Lego model shop. And these right here literally look like they came out of the Lego model shop. Now, these obviously didn't. These were designed by Bricker Builds. But that's how good they are. That's how freaking good they are, is they look like Lego model shop designs that are available to you guys today. That is incredible. Now on to the actual building of these helmets. What was it like to build these? Honestly, not that bad. You're building these, both of the helmets are actually very similar in terms of how you build them, but you're building these what the designer calls subsections. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of small sections of the helmet, and you're putting it all together like a puzzle as you're building the helmet. So you're not, building a layer of a ring and then kind of individually placing the pieces as you go. You're actually building very small sections, and you're piecing those sections together to make the helmet. And that's the same case with the 332nd Clone Trooper helmet. I think it's like 170 subsections for the Captain Rex and like 50 sections for the 332nd Clone Trooper. Honestly, building these was very, very nice. Even though that the 332nd Clone Trooper helmet took me about 5 hours to make and the Captain Rex 15 hours to make, it took me over 2 days to make the Captain Rex helmet. Believe it or not, I never really got tired building these, which was very surprising because, especially things like this can get very repetitive and you kind of just, it always feels like you're building the same thing, but thankfully because of the design of doing subsections, it doesn't always feel like you're doing the same thing. And so it's always something different. And as you're putting those puzzle pieces together and as you're putting the helmet together, you feel better and better. And you're like, oh my God, I just want to finish. So you keep going and going. And so it's actually a really good building experience. Personally, look at this. Look how big this is next to my head. Like, this is incredible. I think it's 1-to-1 scale. The only thing I wish is, yes, for those of you wondering, there is a hole in the bottom of the helmet. You cannot wear it. I know that's probably going to be like the biggest thing in the comments. No, you cannot wear the Lego Captain Rex helmet as much as I want to. It's not possible. I don't think you'd want to do that anyways. You'd probably poke your eye out. As for the 332nd helmet, it's fully enclosed on the bottom. And they're both, you can kind of tell, but they're both actually at an angle, which is accurate. That's how the real helmets are when they're sitting down like this. But it looks really, really good for display purposes. Of course, Captain Rex has his giant antenna here. It's actually pretty strong. It does kind of move around a little bit, but I can promise you it's actually pretty well made, so I'm not worried about that falling off. Now, in terms of accuracy, both of these are ridiculously accurate to what they're being modeled off of. Both of these obviously are modeled off Episode 3 Clone Trooper with the design from the Clone Wars Season 7 show, and then Captain Rex here is modeled off the actual Captain Rex helmet that you see from Season 4 of the Clone Wars and thereafter, all the way up to Season 7 of Clone Wars. So this is a 1-to-1 scale, and this is a half scale helmet. So some quick stats for you guys, some fun information here. Captain Rex is just over 4,500 pieces. The parts cost, so that's how much it'll cost you on Bricklink, is roughly $260, which is honestly not that bad. You do have to probably factor in the shipping costs depending on the number of stores you order from Bricklink, so you're looking probably closer to $300 with that. As for the 332nd Clone Trooper helmet, it's just over 2,000 pieces and it's going to cost about $125 for the parts. Again, that doesn't include shipping, I believe, so you will have to factor that in. Could be closer to $140. So that's it, guys. Are you going to be purchasing the instructions to build one of these models, or maybe you want the full scale of the 332nd Clone Trooper or the half scale of Captain Rex? You get to choose. I'm going to leave those links down in the description below where you can purchase the instructions and the parts list to build these models yourself. I want to thank Bricker Builds for partnering up with me here on Solid Brick Studios to basically launch these. This is also a big launch for them, so I'm honestly very thankful that they wanted to partner up for this. So I'm super happy. I hope you guys enjoy taking a look at these models. I cannot wait to see what else Bricker Builds brings to the table. Thanks guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.